Hi guys, this is a redirect to my reaction to Avatar The Last Airbender, Season 3, Episodes 1, 2 and 3. Wow, an interesting introduction to this series. Aang has hair now, so some time has passed since the finale of Season 2. So what happened in the finale of Season 2 was that Aang and Katara, they fought against Azula and Zuko, and Iroh unfortunately got imprisoned, and Zuko sided with Azula, so because his goal is to regain his honor. But it made me really sad that he did that, because he betrayed Iroh at the same time. So Iroh has been imprisoned, and the state that he looks, it made me so sad seeing him in prison and um, not looking his best, and surviving with prison food only. Oh man, can't even imagine the type of treatment he's been getting. Uh, anyway, so yeah, that's that. So Aang, when he did wake up, he still is wounded from the shot that Azula gave him. Katara has been healing him, so she did heal him so that he could survive, because he could have actually got killed if it wasn't for Katara's healing potion. So it's a good thing that she had that, and I'm so glad she used it on Aang as opposed to Zuko that she was about to use on. If only she didn't show her healing potion to Zuko, because now Zuko thinks that Aang is actually alive, because it's actually possible that he got the potion and he's just in hiding. Basically Azula lied to their father, saying that even though they did successfully invade Ba Sing Se, she also mentioned that Zuko was the one that killed Aang, the Avatar. So that's why their dad is now very much impressed and okay with Zuko now. But Zuko, he didn't like the fact that Azula told their dad that Zuko was the one that killed Aang, because he now thinks that Azula has ulterior motives. That Azula, like, why on earth would she tell their dad that Zuko is the one that killed Aang and not her? Because she's all about getting the credit. So why would she give the credit to Zuko? So that's something Zuko didn't understand, and also Azula is an absolute liar. She's not someone that you can trust at all. But Azula was just like reassuring him that she was just looking out for him. Absolute bullshit if you ask me, but whatever. I think she knows deep down that Zuko probably thinks that actually Aang is alive. And I think what she's trying to do, and this is such a sly thing to do, but I wouldn't put it past her. I believe she might, most probably, is doing this. So she thinks that Aang is still alive, and that's why she is giving Zuko the credit of killing him, because when their dad finds out that Aang is alive, he is going to blame Zuko for lying and saying like, oh, you told me that you killed the Avatar, but you clearly didn't. And so he's going to blame Zuko on that. That's what I think. I could be totally wrong, and she could actually be genuine, but does she have any redeeming qualities? Like, she just seems so one-dimensional. So she's such a one-dimensional villain. Like, she's literally very, very mean, very much a snake, very bad person. So, like, I don't know. Like, I could be wrong, and she might eventually get redeeming qualities, but she just seems so one-dimensional, and I hate her. Um, anyway, that's just what I think, just from what I've been observing. Also, I really do like them together. Don't get me wrong. May. Well, I was about to say, I was about to say Iroh. I don't mean Iroh. I mean Zuko. Zuko and May are officially a couple. And I already knew that May had feelings for him, but like, I never knew that Zuko and May would like become officially a couple. Like, that surprised me because we didn't actually see any development, any proper development between those two characters in the previous two seasons. So I would like to see like some sort of backstory of how they actually got together, just so that it doesn't seem so rushed, because we saw them kiss like 2 or 3 times in these episodes, and I was like, what? We haven't even seen them talk, let alone, you know, getting together. Um, as in like proper talking. I don't mean like just like those flashback scenes or something. Um, anyway, that's nice. But Zuko now has a plan to kill Aang because he really does think that he's alive. So that's really bad that he thinks that. Cause so he's actually consulting someone with this third eye. I do not know who that is, but um, we'll find out in the next couple of episodes. Meanwhile, the gang, Aang's gang, are disguising themselves as Fire Nation people by taking Fire Nation people's clothes and just making sure that no one finds out that they are the Avatar crew. Because everyone believes that Aang is dead. Everyone, the whole entire nation, the whole entire kingdoms believe that Aang is dead, so he needs to keep a low profile as much as possible by being someone else. And it was really nice when Aang was going undercover that he had to go into this school, and he made so many friends there. He made it like it seemed like such a didactic school system. How the kids, the financial kids, just had to listen to the teacher, and the teacher was extremely strict, and there were so many strict rules regarding what the financial kids could do or cannot do. And so so like one of the lessons was like you were not allowed to dance, and like they were playing music, but you were not allowed to dance at the same time. And Ang, like he just didn't understand that, so he actually threw a party, and for the Fire Nation kids to be invited in, and he taught them so many different dances, taught them to actually express themselves, because they were always told to not express yourself so openly. Um, you know, and just like listen to your teachers and be obedient all the time. Um, like, because if you don't express yourself, then you're restricting your freedom. So the kids all loved it, but then Aang got caught. The teacher found out, but thankfully they did not capture him because the kids helped out. So that was good. And in the third episode, we see Katara as the painted lady. Like, she was disguising herself as the painted lady so that she could help give food, medicine, and other resources to these people in this village who were struggling because the Fire Nation factory were taking all the medicine and food supplies. So there were a lot of sick people in the village. So she was helping them like survive basically and have a good time. Um, and then Aang found out, and then Sokka and Toph found out that she was actually the painted lady, and that she was the one that actually destroyed the factory, the Fire Nation factory, so that they could stop polluting the water into becoming muddy water. So they've successfully got rid of the muddy water and made sure that the water was clear and clean for the villagers. So, a lesson of pollution. Um, and yeah, that was just a really nice thing to do that Katara did, and also getting the help from Aang, Sokka, and Toph to get rid of the Fire Nation people that were doing that to the villagers. So that was a really noble thing to do. And at the end, she actually saw the painted lady who actually thanked her for her good deed. So I'm just wondering, is the painted lady actually part of East Asian mythology? Or is that just mythology in this Avatar world? Or does it derive from the real life mythology? That's what I want to know. But yeah, so I'm just sad, like, the direction that Zuko was going in. Like, he was so mad at Iroh, and I just, how could you treat your uncle like that? Like, he literally treated you like a son, and he took very good care of you, and you treat him like that. You blame him for, like, getting them found out in the first place. But, well, he just wanted a new life. He wanted a new beginning. Um, and Iroh, he literally refused to speak to Zuko. So you know he's really depressed, and it made me feel really sad for Iroh that he's been suffering so much, and oh man, I feel so bad for him. Anyway, that's my thoughts. What did you think of these episodes? Let me know, and stay tuned for more.